So through the big four, we have a number of different reactions. We have SN2, we have SN1, E2, and E1. And so the E2 and E1 both make pi bonds. So what I'm really thinking of here is an E2. We could take some kind of alkyl halide. I'm not specifying that halide, just calling it X. And if we reacted this with a base, a strong base, we do an elimination. So this is an elimination. And how do we know it's an elimination? We know it's an elimination because we make a pi bond. As it turns out, there's a lot of chemistry we can do on these pi bonds. So we now know how to make carbon-carbon pi bonds. So what can we do with them? Well, as it turns out, we can do the opposite reactions. We can add things to the pi bond. And so we're going to do addition reactions. And these addition reactions are going to convert our pi bond to sigma bonds. Whoops, try to draw pi bond to sigma bonds. So an elimination creates pi bonds. Addition reactions use those pi bonds and convert them into sigma bonds. It's really the exact opposite process. So what to add? There are a lot of different addition reactions. So part of this unit will involve learning all these different reagents that we use to add things to pi bonds. Well, let's do a couple examples. We can react alkenes with acids, strong acids like HCl and HBr. And we can add HX or HBr or HCl to our alkene. These are called hydrohalogenations. Why do you call them hydrohalogenations? Well, we're adding an X, we're adding a halogen, and we're adding a hydrogen. And I haven't shown explicitly the hydrogen, but we've added an extra hydrogen to that N carbon. So we had 2 hydrogens here, and now we have 3 hydrogens over here to complete the octet. What else do we do? Well, we can take alkenes, and we can mix them with chemicals. It turns out this is acid and water. There are other reagents as well. And we will add water. We'll call this a hydration because we've added water. Where's the water? Well, there's the OH, and there's also an H here. So we've really added in that H2O. There are a lot of these kinds of reactions. So we're not only going to learn the reactions, but we'll learn the mechanisms, and we'll also see other factors that come into play. There will be regiochemistry, there's stereochemistry, so we'll get to practice a lot of the terminology we've learned in the past units in these in learning about the chemistry of doing addition reactions to alkenes.